Welcome back to another video. Today we're here at Derby on the Midland Main Line. Getting ready to depart now, but your delayed 10:31 cross-country service from Edinburgh Waverley through to Plymouth. 220.011 is on the front. So today here at Derby we're going to see services by cross-country, East Midlands Railway, hopefully plenty of freight as well, and I believe a few test trains as well. On the back we've got 220.022. Down there is a cross East Midlands Railway turbo star that I believe will be working a service from Crewe down to Lincoln Central. Down there on platform 3 is 222.014 that was meant to be working the 10:08 East Midlands Railway service through to London St Pancras, but he has been delayed. He's been here in Derby for probably just over half an hour now. Over here we've got 222.020 along with one of his classmates that'll be working the what's meant to be working the 10:32 East Midlands Railway service through to London St Pancras. On the move now we have got 170.102, but he's working a service bound for Nottingham from Cardiff Central. 170.102. Of course, 170.102. Are you going to Nottingham? Or are you going to lovely Cardiff? Oh no, yeah, he's off to Nottingham. Down there, it's all kicking off here this morning and we're only on the first clip. Is the 10:45 cross-country service from Plymouth through to Edinburgh Waverley via Leeds. For just a 5-car Super Voyager. 221.128. 3 of the technically Voyager family of trains. Got the 221s and the 2 Meridians here. We're taking 3 Meridians, if you're including the other 5-car jammed on the back of the 10:32 to St Pancras. No sign for the Crewe through to Lincoln Central service. The points have just gone over. There is still no road for the London St Pancras services. It would surprise me if there's something going on, then they might just send customers to go down via Tamworth to get to London Euston. But anyways, welcome to Derby. Hope you all enjoy the video here today. On the move now is 222.014. Don't even think he's working a service down to London St Pancras now. There are people on the train, so I am going to assume he will be going down to St Pancras now. Yeah, he's branching over. 222.014, but he's working a service. It'll either be bound for Leicester or it will go to St Pancras. So hopefully 3 and 4 are now finally available, so hopefully that Lincoln service will come. 5B. Got the Matlock service. We won't be being joined by Spotting Mix today. Speaking of Matlock services, he has got work. So it'll just be us, but not like that's a good or a bad thing. Cheeky solo trip to Derby. Arriving in now will be your 10:41 cross-country service. Oh, Jesus, cross-country service from Nottingham down to Cardiff Central. Got 170.117. Oh, 107, not 117. Don't know where I got 117 from. That is a busy train. From Monday at 10 o'clock in the morning. Most people will be at work. 170.107, workday service bound for Cardiff Central. Departing now will be your 10:32 East Midlands Railway service bound for London St Pancras. 222.020 is at the front of the train. This will be going slow down to Leicester, then St Pancras. 220 and 101. Also here is 170 273, working a service bound for Lincoln Central from Crewe. 222 101 and 222 020, working a service down to London St Pancras. And here is 170 273, that'll be working a service down to Lincoln Central from Crewe. Arriving in now is 1049 East Midlands Railway service, I believe from Grimsby Town to Matlock. 170 503. It's all kicking off here, and I've only been here for about 10 minutes. 170 503, working service from Grimsby Town down to Matlock. After finally getting set up, getting ready to depart now, we have 1041 cross-country service from Nottingham down to Cardiff Central with 170 107. Of course, 170 107, working a service now down to Cardiff Central from Nottingham. Also departing now is 170 273, working a service from Crewe to Lincoln. One 273, working a service down to Lincoln Central from Crewe. Arriving in now is 170 116. Working a service from Birmingham New Street down to Nottingham. Also, you might, I don't think you would have heard, there's a train coming through on platform 7 from Derby RTC to Hither Green Pad, so it should be a 37 and I reckon a DBSO. Seems like it's just a light 37, so on the move now is a 37 from Derby RTC to Hither Green Pad. First tractor of the morning. (37 508). Also on the move now is your 1055, I believe it is. Yep, 1055, cross-country service from Newcastle through to Reading. 220 003. So we will catch that 37 when he comes out of platform 7 to go into Hither Green. 220 003, working a service bound for Reading from Newcastle. Arriving in now is 220 001, the first 220 ever made, working the, I don't know. But he's working a service from Southampton Central down to Newcastle. So off goes 220 001 to work a service from Southampton Central down to Newcastle. Departing now will be a 1059 cross-country service from Birmingham New Street to Nottingham. Still no road from the 37, now at 7 yet. I expect to wait for this. (170 116). (170 116), working service from Birmingham New Street to Nottingham via Derby. On the move shortly should be 37 508 from Derby RTC to Hither Green Pad. Oh, whoopsie. Off he goes, bound for Hither Green. Arriving in now will be your 11:08 cross-country service from Nottingham through to Birmingham New Street. £173.97. As you also probably heard, arriving in shortly will be your 11:08 East Midlands Railway Aurora service from Sheffield through to London St Pancras. Off goes 173.97, bound for Birmingham New Street from Nottingham. Getting ready to depart now will be your 11:08 East Midlands Railway service from Sheffield through to London St Pancras. Stand back. Someone's missed their St Pancras train. Also arriving in behind will be 11:10 East Midlands Railway service from London St Pancras through to Sheffield for another 5-car meridian. There it is. So we've got 222-009. Got my Sheffield train. Make way for this Aurora. So someone ran and missed their St Pancras train. The next one, it won't be for 20 minutes, but it's a slow one. Come on. 222-009 with, there it is, 810-014. Calling at Leicester, then St Pancras, and off goes 173.97. I'm bound for Birmingham New Street. I've probably seen millions of them in my lifetime still. Off goes 810-014, bound for St Pancras. Now this is a race. There we go. Off goes 173.97 and 810-014, bound for Birmingham New Street and London St Pancras. Departing now will be your 11:18 East Midlands Railway service from Matlock down to Cleethorpes. Alsager and crew is formed of 2 coaches. £172.71. £172.71 working a service down to Cleethorpes from Matlock. Also arriving in now will be your 11:26 cross-country East Midlands Railway service from Lincoln Central to Crewe. £175.32. £175.32 working a service from Lincoln Central down to Crewe. Departing now will be your 11:26 East Midlands Railway, because she just said cross-country, East Midlands Railway service from Lincoln Central to Crewe. £175.32. Off he goes, bound for Crewe now, from Lincoln Central. Arriving in now will be your 11:29 East Midlands Railway service from London St Pancras down to Sheffield. We're 222 008. Nice friendly wave from the driver. Actually, it's either friendly wave or he was cleaning his hands. Bit of a friendly wave, thank you very much. Derby Extras Park, this one's called. Not a lot of them have nameplates now, I think. 222 008, working service from London St Pancras down to Sheffield. Arriving in now will be your 11:39 cross-country service from Nottingham to Birmingham New Street. This was going to Cardiff Central, but due to a shortage of train drivers apparently, they are not running it to Cardiff, they're only going to Birmingham. 170-101. Also down there is your 11:31 cross-country service from Edinburgh Waverley down to Penzance. Gate. Off goes our lovely 11:31 to Penzance. Look upon Tweed and Edinburgh. Also, before lunch break, we'll get the 11:45 cross-country service from Plymouth down to Edinburgh Waverley. Here's 221-131. They'll be going down to Penzance. He has got a very long journey ahead of him. A very long journey, but still, that is no excuse cross-country to have 5 carriages. Off goes 221-131, bound for Penzance from Edinburgh. Arriving in now before the mini little lunch break will commence is a sight I thought I'd never see. A dual pair of 5-car 221 Super Voyagers working a service from Plymouth down to Edinburgh Waverley. So we've got 221-122 at the front. Don't think I've literally ever seen a 10 car. With former Avanti West Coast 221-118. So we will go off for the lunch break. Later on we should see a Elizabeth line 345 that'll be going down to Old Oak Common, but I'm not too sure if it's actually going to run. Because something's meant to come out of the RTC, but nothing has came out of the RTC to go get it. So it'll either run or it won't. Something else, it probably will. I reckon they'll have something in Litchurch Lane waiting in there for it, but who's to say? Anyways, we'll see you after the lunch break. Departing now is 220-024 with 220-005, working the 12:31 cross-country service bound for Plymouth from Edinburgh. I'll go 220-024 and 220-005 working service now bound for Plymouth. Departing now will be your delayed 12:32 East Midlands Railway service from Sheffield through to London St Pancras. On a 222 009 yet again. Also there is your 12:29 I believe, East Midlands Railway service from London St Pancras down to Sheffield. 222-115, here's 222-015. Also departing shortly should be your 12:37 cross-country service, really bound for Nottingham. Well, the Cardiff one will be off. Off goes 222-115, working service bound for Sheffield from St Pancras. Departing now will be your 12:37 cross-country service bound for Cardiff Central from Nottingham. (170-116). Full and standing. I wouldn't expect anything less. The last Cardiff train got cancelled. As remember, it was the 11:39 to Birmingham. Off goes 170-113 as well, bound for Nottingham. Also going to presume also from Cardiff. Why didn't you race? A race would have been much better. Anyway, off goes 170-113 bound for Nottingham from Cardiff, and off goes 116 to Cardiff from Nottingham. Arriving in now is 12:47 East Midlands Railway service from Crewe through to Lincoln Central. One of our first /4 of the day, 170-417. Not often you see these roaming around in the Derby area, they're usually roaming around in Nottingham. 174-17 working a service bound for Lincoln Central from Crewe. Also, the 1249 is running. It was going from Cleethorpes to Matlock, and then a /5, which was a 170, had a problem with the brakes, and now they've pulled a train out of Eastcroft to get it to go down to Matlock. So, yeah, all fun and games here. Also, I don't think that 345 is coming. He was meant to be out of Litchurch, so he should be here. He should be here in Derby right now. But there's been no signal that's been given from Litchurch Lane. The RTC to Litchurch Lane didn't even come out of the RTC. So I doubt a 345 is going to come out of the Litchurch Lane unless they have something in Litchurch Lane that's going to pull that 345 out of there. So hopefully it does come, but I don't think it will. Departing now will be your 1247 East Midlands Railway service from Crewe through to Lincoln Central. With 174-17 yet again. (174-17) working a service bound for Lincoln Central from Crewe. Arriving in now, 12:59, cross-country service from Birmingham New Street to Nottingham. 173.97 yet again. Also down there, 12:55, cross-country service from Newcastle down to Reading. 173.97, work a service from Birmingham New Street down to Nottingham. Arriving in now will be your delayed 12:49 East Midlands Railway service from Nottingham through to Matlock. This was the 12:49 from Cleethorpes to Matlock, but it got cancelled at Nottingham, and now they pulled 174.22 out of Eastcroft to go to Matlock. (174.22) work a service from Nottingham down to Matlock. Departing now will be your 12:55 cross-country service from Newcastle down to Reading. Just looked, no 345. It has been cancelled, as I thought it would be. 2 to 1, 1, 2, 3. Two to 1, 1, 2, 3, work a service down to Reading. Really annoyed about that 345. Was really hoping they would come, because I believe it is the first one that's been made. It might come out later, but I don't see how it could. They need to pull something out of the RTC. Nothing came out of that Derby RTC to Derby Litchurch Lane working, so there's definitely not a chance that, for the time being at least, it'll come out of Litchurch Lane. So could be tomorrow, could be never. No, it won't be never. Probably won't be on this channel though, annoyingly. But anyways, let's get back to the trains, and sadly no 345. Departing now will be your 12:59 cross-country service from Birmingham New Street down to Nottingham. With 173.97. (173.97) working service from Birmingham New Street down to Nottingham. Arriving in now, 13:10 cross-country service from Nottingham down to Birmingham New Street. (176.20). (176.20) work a service from Nottingham down to Birmingham New Street. Departing now is your 1308 East Midlands Railway service from Sheffield down to London St Pancras. For the 222-008. Triple 2-008 working service down to London St Pancras. Also, I believe on the move now is your 1310 cross-country service from Nottingham down to Birmingham New Street. £176.20. There it goes, crossing over. 176.20 working service from Nottingham down to Birmingham New Street. Arriving in now is your delayed 12:45 cross-country service from Cardiff Central and Plymouth to Edinburgh. Got two 20.033 at the front, the first one ever refurbished. And bringing with it is 220.029. If you are enjoying the video so far here at Derby, please remember to leave a like and subscribe, as there will hopefully be plenty more videos coming out soon. I hope you're all enjoying the Trainspotting I videos. I'm having quite a bit of fun recording them, to be honest with you all. So expect more of the Trainspotting I videos. I will be recording West Coast Main Line Trent Valley. There should be the next actually couple of Trainspotting I videos that will be coming out. But yeah. Arriving in now will also be your heavily delayed 1300 cross-country service from Reading down to Newcastle, or up to Newcastle. Oh, whoopsie. We have got 2-to-1, 140. This will be going very slowly because of the other service. I don't know why they didn't put this one ahead. This will go straight. Wonder what we'll get to York first though, out of either of them. I reckon it'll be this one. This one goes via Doncaster, the other one went via Leeds. Hopefully get ready to depart now. Will be your 1318 East Midlands Railway service from Matlock to Cleethorpes. Yep, off he goes. Next stop will be Spondon. Cleethorpes thing's a bit buggered. 170.517. He seemed well chirpy driving a turbo SAR. 170.517 working service from Matlock down to Cleethorpes. Coming around the corner now is your 1310 East Midlands Railway Aurora service down to Sheffield from St Pancras. This will be coming across into platform number 4. So we've got 810.010. man for Sheffield from London St Pancras. Arriving in now will be your 13 something East Midlands Railway service from Lincoln Central down to Crewe. 170.516. With a pretty much full train. 170.516 working service down to Crewe from Lincoln Central. Crewe! Arriving in now will be another East Midlands Railway service, working service from London St Pancras to Sheffield. The 8:10 was running about 20 minutes late. I mean, this isn't. We've got 222 022. Also, obviously 13:30 cross-country service from Glasgow Central to Plymouth. With former Avanti West Coast 221 109. (221 109) working service now bound for Plymouth from Glasgow Central. Departing now will be your 1326 East Midlands Railway service from Lincoln Central down to Crewe. For the 170 516. Or 7516 working service down to Crewe from Lincoln Central. Also departing now will be your 1332 East Midlands Railway service from Sheffield down to London St Pancras. For no 222 007 James Bond and Spotting Mixes Stalker. Triple 007 working service now bound for London St Pancras. We also still have something coming out of the RTC, but it's nothing with the 345. Who knows what it is, but it's doing RTC to RTC. Arriving in now is your 1340 cross-country service to Birmingham New Street. Ignore it saying Cardiff Central. Due to a shortage of train drivers again, this is being cut short at Birmingham New Street. We've got 170 111. That's a lot of people on the platform. 170 111 working service now bound for Birmingham New Street from Nottingham. Didn't expect it to be this, to say the least, but passing through now will be a Network Rail Class 153 working service from Derby RTC to Derby RTC. I haven't seen one of these 153s in ages. 153 379. You're going to stop right here. Excellent. Arriving in now, coming over across, is 170 106, working service from Birmingham New Street to Nottingham. (170 106) working service from Birmingham New Street down to Nottingham. I believe getting ready to depart now will be your 1340 cross-country service to Birmingham New Street. 170 111. We've got a lot more people on that train. (170 working service to Birmingham New Street. I believe also getting ready to depart now, I can't check real-time trains, will be another cross-country Turbo Star working service from Birmingham New Street down to Nottingham. 170 106, yeah. 170 106 working service bound for Nottingham from Birmingham New Street. Departing now is 153 379, working service from Derby RTC to Derby RTC. Nice to still see them using 153s on the inspection trains. You'd assume they'd be using the NMT or the Network Rail Class 43s, but nah, it's still nice to see 153s running around. Doesn't hurt to see them. And off that goes bound for the RTC via like Birmingham and a lot of places. Coming in now is two trains, but we only really care about the one on the right. The one coming in on the left is your 1349 East Midlands Railway service from Lincoln Central down to Matlock, but the one on the right is a East Midlands Railway 158, workday service from Crewe down to Lincoln Central. First 158 of the day. (158.856). With a nice one tone from the driver there, thank you very much. Oh, you got a level 158. 158.856, workday service, bound for Lincoln Central from Crewe. Departing now will be your 1347 East Midlands Railway service from Crewe down to Lincoln Central. That's going to be the last train for quite a while. Got about a 20-minute gap, because cross-country are doing cross-country things and being late. 158.856. (158.856), workday service from Crewe down to Lincoln Central. Pass through now is a cross-country turbo style workday service from Tyseley down to Crofton. 170-110. Don't know what a turbo style's doing going to Crofton, but who knows? Who's to say? Off goes 170-110, workday service, bound for Crofton from Tyseley. Arriving in now will be 1310, cross-country service from Nottingham down to Birmingham New Street. With 170-113. Also down there is another Network Rail Class 153 going from Derby RTC to Derby RTC, which we will shortly see in a minute. Coming out yet again is another Network Rail Class 153 workday service from Derby RTC to Derby RTC via Pear Tree, this one. (153.311). People will remember the first video from Derby. I called this 153.111. But this ain't in service, it's not going to Mountain Ash. 153.311 from Derby RTC to Derby RTC. Arriving in now is your 1410 East Midlands Railway service from London St Pancras down to Sheffield. With 222.012. Also arriving shortly should be a 1408 East Midlands Railway service from Sheffield down to London St Pancras. Triple 2012 workday service bound for Sheffield from London St Pancras. Departing now behind this Network Rail Class 153 will be 1410 cross-country service from Nottingham to Birmingham New Street. There it is. 170-113. 170-113 workday service to Birmingham New Street from Nottingham. On the move now will be 153.311 workday service from Derby RTC to Derby RTC, following that cross-country turbo style. (153.311) workday service from Derby RTC to Derby RTC via Birmingham. Getting ready to depart shortly will be 1408 East Midlands Railway service from Sheffield through to London St Pancras. It's very quiet here at Derby again. Don't know what that could be. It'd either be from Derby Etches Park or the RTC. I can't remember the number of this one, and I can't really see it because the sun's glaring right into my eyes. No cross country yet. This is being formed of 222.015. Corner Leicester, then St Pancras. 22015 workday service from Sheffield down to London St Pancras. Arriving in now is your 1345 cross-country service from Plymouth to Aberdeen. 2121. Yeah, Aberdeen, I've got that right. 221121. Funny enough, it's avoiding Leeds. Cancelled between Wakefield, Westgate, and Leeds. And off he goes, now bound for Aberdeen from Edinburgh. Not Plymouth, not Edinburgh, Jesus. Arriving in now is a East Midlands Railway Turbo Star. Okay, service from Lincoln Central down to Crewe. Coming over onto platform 4, we've got 170, 273. Workday service down to Crewe from Lincoln Central. Also down there is a return of our 3-car 170 that will be working a service bound for Lincoln Central from Matlock. Passing now will be your 1418 East Midlands Railway service from Matlock down to Lincoln Central. For the 170 422. Oh, 170-422 workday service from Matlock down to Lincoln Central. Arriving in now is your 1400 cross-country service from Reading through to York. Doncaster. Field. Leicester. This will be informed of former Avanti West Coast 221107. Workday service bound for York from Reading. It's passing now to 1426 East Midlands Railway service from Lincoln Central down to Crewe. $170-273. Don't know if that was a failed tone or not, but it sounded like it was. Off goes 17273 workday service from Lincoln Central down to Crewe. Arriving in now is your 1430 East Midlands Railway Aurora service from London St Pancras down to Sheffield. One of 810014 again. Oh, Jesus. 810014 workday service from London St Pancras down to Sheffield. Passing now is your 1431 cross-country service from Edinburgh through to Plymouth. 221-130. Going to Tamworth next. Okay. 221-130 workday service from Edinburgh Waverley, I believe, to Plymouth. Over in now will be your, oh great, I don't know, I believe it's your 1439 cross-country service from Nottingham through to Cardiff Central finally. Being greeted again for the third time today, 170-397. $170-397 working service from Nottingham down to Cardiff Central. Arriving in now will be a East Midlands Railway Turbo Star, working, I believe, the 1437, I believe it said. East Midlands Railway service from Crewe through to Lincoln Central. 170-532 yet again. $170-532 workday service from Crewe through to Lincoln Central. Passing now will be your 1440 cross-country service from Nottingham through to Cardiff Central. 173.97 with a belting one tone off the driver there. Thank you very much. £173.97 workday service from Nottingham through to Cardiff Central via Birmingham New Street. Passing now is your delayed 1432 East Midlands Railway Aurora service from Sheffield through to London St Pancras. Being led by 810.010 again. There goes first class, 810.010 yet again. Workday service from Sheffield through to London St Pancras. Arriving in now will be your 1449 East Midlands Railway service. I'm going to shoot from Cleethorpes down to Matlock. 175.08. Another refurb. Refurb on the inside, not the outside. 175.08 workday service from Cleethorpes on Lincoln Central through to Matlock. Departing now is your 1447 East Midlands Railway service from Crewe through to Lincoln Central. The turbo star that came in earlier was from Cleethorpes, the one on platform 5 I mean. So yet again we've got 175.32. Also down there is a cross-country turbo star. They'll be working a service from Newport through to Nottingham. Off goes 175.32, bound for not Crewe, Lincoln from Crewe. Arriving in now will be your 1437 cross-country service from Newport through to Cardiff Central. Also, for the first time ever, we're going to be seeing a Network Rail Class 97. It's basically a bright yellow 37. For people that know the difference, please let me know down in the comments, as I have no idea what the difference is between that and a 37. But what I do know is this is 176.22. £176.22 working service from Newport through to Nottingham. Passing now will be your 1437 cross-country service from Newport through to Nottingham. Also behind is another cross-country turbo star working the 1459 cross-country service from Birmingham New Street through to Nottingham. For 176.22. £176.22 workday service from Newport through to Nottingham. Arriving in now will be your 1445 cross-country service from Plymouth through to Edinburgh. We've got 2 to 1, 119. In my opinion, cross-country, like these cross-country ones, they're 1 an hour. I just personally believe that I think all of the cross-country services should just skip through Chesterfield. It's the Reading ones do. Oh Jesus, this turbo star is going to have a slow journey back. Arriving in now, 1459 cross-country. Oh Jesus, cross-country service from Birmingham New Street through to Nottingham. Also departing now is your 1453. Nice friendly way from the driver there, thank you very much. A 176.20 mile for Nottingham. Off goes 221, I believe it's 221. No, 220. 220.012, working the 1453 cross-country service from Newcastle through to Reading. Off that goes bound for Reading, and off he goes for Edinburgh, and he'll go to Nottingham shortly. Departing now will be your 1459 cross-country service from Birmingham New Street through to Nottingham. £176.20. 176.20 workday service from Birmingham New Street through to Nottingham. Arriving in now will be your 1500 cross-country service from Reading through to Newcastle. Two 220.032. Two 220.032 workday service from Reading through to Newcastle. Arriving in now will be 171.06 yet again, workday service from Nottingham through to Birmingham New Street. A knee shot for a turbo star, why not? There we go, 170-106 workday service bound for Birmingham New Street. Coming through now will be a Euro Phoenix 37, I believe what, oh, go on girl. I believe workday service from Derby RTC through to London Liverpool Street. Beware by 37.510. Orion. 37.510 workday service be from Derby RTC through to London Liverpool Street. Getting ready to depart shortly, should be 37.510. No idea where it's going. It's not going into Litchurch Lane, no 345 still. And I don't think it will come, or not within the last 40 minutes I have here before I have to get my train back to Leeds. Come on, you claggy beasts. Oh! 37.510. 37.510 from Derby RTC. Passing now will be your 1508 East Midlands Railway service from Sheffield through to London St Pancras. Corner 222.022. Next stop Leicester, then St Pancras. Ah, balls no, there we are. 222.022 workday service from Sheffield through to London St Pancras. Departing now will be your 1510 cross-country service from Nottingham through to Birmingham New Street. 170.106. Off he goes bound for Birmingham New Street from Nottingham. On the move now is a Network Rail Class 97, I believe from Colham. (97.302) for Senior and West Highland Railways. Off he goes. Pretty much looks like a 37 to me. Arriving in now will be a East Midlands Railway Meridian from London St Pancras through to Sheffield for 222.016. Also departing now will be a 1518 East Midlands Railway service from Matlock through to Lincoln. 222.016 with 175.02. I know about the Cleethorpes, okay. (175.02) bound for Cleethorpes from Matlock. Arriving in now will be your 1526 East Midlands Railway service from Lincoln Central through to Crewe. This will be one of the last trains of the day before I pack up and get my train home. 170.505. 175.05 workday service from Lincoln Central through to Crewe. Arriving in now be your 1530 East Midlands Railway Aurora service from London St Pancras through to Sheffield. 810.016. Also departing will be your 1526 East Midlands Railway service from Lincoln Central through to Crewe. This will be one of our last few trains of the day before the 37 comes out. 175.05. .175.05 workday service from Lincoln Central through to Crewe. Departing now will be a 15.31 cross-country service from Aberdeen through to Plymouth. Two to 112. Off that goes now bound for Plymouth. Arriving in now for our final train of the day will be a dual pair of 37s from Derby RTC through to London Liverpool Street. .37422 at the front. Pegasus. Former sleeper coach, I think. With 37099 on the back. Merle Evans. Thank you all very much for watching this video here at Derby. If you have enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. Thank you all very much for watching here at Derby, and goodbye.